You know, I do need to draw attention to the fact that you have 100 proof in state of emergency carrying weapons to the ring, and then you have the grapplers almost feel like the odd man out here. Perhaps that's the advantage they need coming into this match.
Well, I had the honor of having Xander Seabolt on our show, The Rough Cut, and in doing so, he was unaware that this was a street fight until the filming of that show. And he told me that WC and CW, the grapplers, aren't street fighters. They aren't built for street fighters.
They're wrestlers.
They're the grapplers. So I think personally it'll be very, very interesting to see how these two operate in a street fight environment.
But see, there goes the incompetent general manager yet again.
Straight into the action here. Everybody pairing off and just laying some shots in here to one another.
I'll tell you, this match can only be a brawl, nothing less. These three men have had to be pulled apart by the, Lord have mercy, by the entire NCW locker room many, many times.
Oh! Wait, Seabolt, no!
Xander Seabolt in the ring. Super kick. Super
the hell?
kick to WC as well.
Oh,
And Xander Seabolt hits the ground.
can somebody check on Mr. Seabolt?
I'd be interested to see if Seabolt still has a pulse after that super kick.
I mean, that hit right on the money with those massive cowboy boots.
I know he's breathing, he's just unconscious.
As you can see Droxx there in the corner of your screen, just laying in a shot there with a cowbell.
Back inside the ring, Josh Aeronson and Jerry Nelms.
Oh, what
God!
the hell was that?
Oh!
You could feel the collective wince of the entire Landmark Arena there at the explosion of that wiffle ball bat.
What the hell was that?
Demented is what that was.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I am speechless right now. I'm also, my heart skipped a little bit of a beat.
Wow, that was almost a state of emergency, no pun intended there with that explosive wiffle ball bat shot.
And good, the shrapnel went right in his eye. That's what the bastard gets. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't have said that. The general manager's in my ear right now. Sorry. Oh, there you go.
And this is just already, I mean, you can see the stains on the back of Josh Aaronson's shirt from that explosion. I'm still not quite sure what that was.
Shrapnel laying around in the ring here, but
It wasn't right, that's what it was. You want to know what it was? That's what it was. It was not right.
Let's now look at this. Droxx with that barbed wire paint roller on Chris Nelms, I believe.
the CW getting a hold there of Jerry Nelms, perhaps raking the eyes, but Droxx just dragging that paint roller barbed wire contraption over there in the corner.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. That, my friends, you may not be able to see it on the screen, but that, my friends, is a table.
And can we get some medical attention for Mr. Seabolt? I know.
Well, he can scream out for help, but I don't think any is coming. However, he's got plenty of help right there.
I mean, I would check on him, but it's not safe down there.
Absolutely. I mean, this is already just a brawl. This is a fight as rough and as violent as it gets.
You know, in typical tag team fashion, you prep, you tag your partner, you try to go in and out with a street fight with tornado tag rules here. These men just get to absolutely brawl with each other. Get an example of that with Droxx and Jerry Nelms here. Jerry Nelms dropping Droxx over the top of that stop sign that's laying on the canvas there in the ring.
WC now. What is WC looking to do? Massive right hand.
Oh, yes.
And there goes Jerry Nelms through the table.
Shaking the Landmark Arena to its very foundation there. With that, dropping him through that table. And
that is WC choking out Droxx over the top rope. And now just whipping the head. But Chris Nelms is right there to catch WC with big forearms.
That's the thing about this being a three-way street fight. You can't just focus on one set of opponents.
Look at him just measuring him up.
Oh!
CW with a
crutch right across the back.
Aeronson, not giving him any time to breathe, immediately coming in with that cowbell and laying these shots in here.
Knock the hell out of him. Don't.
Xander Seabolt goading Tristan to help him here. Our camera has moved back.
Chris Nelms just bouncing WC's head off of that big fan there in the corner. Perhaps used to cool down the
Where the
Landmark
hell is
Arena
my
here, but
bullhorn?
back in the
Where's my
ring.
microphone?
I don't think we have it.
You took it, didn't you?
I'm innocent, I swear. But Droxx with a nice swinging side slam there
Ooh.
on Jerry Nelms, trying to bring some wrestling back to this street fight. But
You almost have to
only a
think
2
that
count.
could have been a 3, but the referee was outside of the ring attending to other, situations.
We've reached that point in the match where any count could be the 3 count. And you see CW here just laying that elbow into the top of the head of Josh Aeronson.
And look at there. He said, pick him up. I want one.
Xander wants one shot of his own. WC and
Greatest
Chris Nelms have left the
manager
arena.
ever. There we
Smoke
go.
of the
There we
eyes.
go.
And Droxx bouncing a stop sign off the head of Jerry Nelms here.
Like I said, anything goes here in this street fight. Droxx, almost a 3 count. That was very close. It's exactly as you said, Jesse. Any pinfall in this match could be the last at this point.
There is carnage all over the Landmark Arena here, spilling even outside of the Landmark Arena as you see Chris Nelms.
I know, buddy, it's hot. Just get it. Look, get in there.
Xander.
Make sure they don't get a pin.
Xander, please don't take off anymore.
Shut up.
Back to the match in the ring. Jerry Nelms there with a shin breaker and sending Droxx over the
sent
top rope.
Flying over the top rope and into the barricade.
Wait a minute. If Seabolt covers him,
I'm not sure if that count as a pin. Xander,
here come the grapplers again.
the grapplers here to maybe pick up the pieces like vultures. Droxx is stranded on the outside. Chris Nelms is still outside of the arena entirely after the beating from WC.
Oh, here he comes now.
And if I'm not mistaken, Josh Aeronson also outside of the barricade, laid out on the floor.
If you're Chris Nelms walking through the
Hold
crowd
on,
here,
hold on, guys, hold on.
Who the hell is this?
A man
Oh!
with a mask just handed a
It's
bottle.
all legal. No champions.
shock in the Landmark Arena here. New champions, the Grapplers.
And the NCW Tag Team Champions are WC and CW, the Grapplers!
Greatest thing ever.
WC and CW have won the tag team championships, but
Wait, I bet money on this match. I win.
Then that begs the question of who is this man in the mask here climbing into the ring with Xander Seabolt?
who
I want to know this too.
could have done that?
Perhaps a ploy by Xander on the show saying that they weren't prepped to be in a street fight, but perhaps one step ahead of the competition here.
Maybe we're going to find out.
We might be able to find out here. Who was it?
It's Draven.
Are you kidding me?
You can hear the air come out of the Landmark Arena here of just shock and confusion.
Hell no. He finally got rid of that useless manager he had.
Incredible stuff here. Excellent, you have to think, excellent planning on the side of Xander Seabolt. Hearing about the street fight stipulation and having a backup plan in place with Draven and that beer bottle. Jerry Nelms still down in the ring here.
That is the greatest thing I've ever seen. We have new tag team champions, and they could not be any better.
The worst part is the tag team champions just got stronger by adding a third member.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Uh-oh.
This is not right.
Droxx and Josh Aeronson just carrying Xander Seabolt to the back there by the throat.
Can we get somebody back there to find out if he's okay?
Can we get someone back there to figure out why?